Hello YouTube. How are you on this fine Tuesday? Welcome to the first video of the new year. Happy New Year. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday. So does Jax. Jax, wish everyone a happy holidays. And a good New Year. Yeah, y'all don't know it, but he did, okay? I'm speaking for him. Today we got a review for Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Is this Mistborn? Give me one second. Come on. Okay, yes, it is just called Mistborn. It is book 1 of the Mistborn Trilogy. I believe there are actually 9 books, but they're separate trilogies. So what I think? How was it? There's hair in my mouth. This is a daily struggle, folks. The price of luxurious hair. Anyway, what did I think about it? What did I think about Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn? I started reading this book at the same time I was listening to Stephen King's The Stand, review out next Tuesday. But I made it through one of those books significantly quicker than the other. Hint, it wasn't the book that's like 1,200 pages. It was Mistborn. I got through Mistborn a lot quicker. Okay. Mistborn, super fun read. Really enjoyed Mistborn from the opening, which is really nice, especially in a genre like fantasy, because fantasy has a tendency to have slow opens or over-the-top opens, right? It's either just like, please, can we get to something happening a lot of the times? Or it's like, who are these people? Why are they fighting? What's going on? Mistborn did a good job for me of grabbing my interest right off the bat. Without high action, I think the character of Vin got my attention, and Kelsier got my attention. They are the two main characters. Vin is definitely your main character, and then it's like Kelsier right here, you know, and then everyone else is kind of over here. They're less important. I guess Sazed, another character in there, is like right below Kelsier, but for the most part, it's Vin and Kelsier who the story is focused on and who it is about. And it really helped that I liked both of them. I really liked both of them. Vin is interesting. It's cool to see how she thinks. It's cool to see how she grows and adapts and changes, and how her past mixes with her present, right? Kelsier is kind of the tragic hero. You know, he's had a lot of tragedy in his life, but you know, he smiles through it and makes it through with a heavy dose of sarcasm. And my favorite characters are almost always sarcastic assholes. Okay, it's like, it's a surefire way to make me like a character is to make them sarcastic. And I really enjoyed Kelsier. The supporting cast of characters in Mistborn is good. They don't all get a lot of screen time, but they do a good job filling their role and doing what is needed from them in the stories, and they're very good accent pieces. I really liked them quite a bit. The plot of Mistborn is one that it's one of those impossible task sort of plots, mixed with the like the A-team heist situation, you know. You see this a lot in like heist, like the badass with guns, and then you have like the tech guy, and you know, you have the spy specialist, and all of these things. Mistborn kind of has that similar dynamic amongst its characters, where you have all these specialists and they're working together to try and achieve a greater goal. Really cool plot. Love the team dynamic. Love to see them all together doing these things. And see how the story progresses. There were some points at the beginning of the book, mostly, I think, as I read through more of the book, my brain started to sort of tune this type of stuff out. But there were some points in the story where the prose could have been smoother. You know, it was a little bit rough. Though I didn't notice that as I progressed through the story. I don't know why I'm moving my hands so much today. I'm really energetic. Anyway, and so the prose was a little rough. Primarily, I noticed this towards the beginning, where I thought things could have been smoother, but it was still good. It was still enjoyable. I enjoy Sanderson's prose style. I would say it's not super like elegant or flowery or anything like that. It's pretty simple, to the point, but does a good job of conveying what is going on and of conveying how characters feel about certain situations. I really enjoy that. I enjoy how personal I enjoy how personal Sanderson's main characters feel to me. I think it's a good strength to his writing. I have always felt connected to his main characters, at least in the limited amount of Sanderson books that I have read. For as good as the book was, the ending wasn't amazing, it wasn't bad, it was just good, it was there. The story is clearly going to continue progressing, but I think you could also just stop reading there if you wanted. So if you don't want to read the other 2 books in the series, you don't have to. Most of the plot details from book 1 are wrapped up within this. I'm getting a phone call. I think that's probably a good point to end my review. Mistborn, 8 out of 10. Maybe 8.5. 8.5 out of 10 for Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn. If you like fantasy, if you like heists, if you like a cool team dynamic, and if you like a good main character, check out Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn. Peace out, everybody.